confidence goes a fucking far way in everything that you do, right? You're not going to get nobody to invest in you if you're not going to invest in you, for one, point blank, period. And if you're not going to invest in yourself, that means you ain't confident in what the fuck you're doing.
You don't believe in your own damn self.
Yeah, so how you going to convince somebody to throw you money? And if you do, fucking dale, brother. I mean, fucking run it. That's the shit, because I can't convince somebody to invest in me when I'm confident at the fucking best times, right?
You know, it's so funny you say that, because when people ask me, they're like, man, how the fuck do you do stand-up and you just get out there in front of people? And I said, that shit is 90% confidence, 10% funny.
Yeah.
When you say some goofy shit confidently, it gets over.
People laugh.
It's not like you said, the stuttering, I've heard about this thing about putting penis in your mouth.
Listen,
you're like,
she
what?
Is not, your penis is not going in her mouth,
that
my dude.
That motherfucker gonna stay chilling in your fucking drawers.
You're gonna leave, and she's gonna call another penis to put in her mouth.
The one that can talk.
That can talk, yes. Yeah. when you answer the phone, you can be like, oh yeah, it's time for my dick to go in your mouth, right? Mm-hmm. She's gonna be like, get the fuck over
Hell
here.
Yeah.
Confidence is everything, bro. I'm glad you brought that up, talking about that. Dave Chappelle's SNL skit, dog.
Oh, Jesus. That whole episode, man.
Was fucking amazing.
Top tier.
Everything he does is top tier, brother. To me, he's the GOAT.
Mine too.
He's the GOAT, bro.
He's my GOAT.
He just...
And it took a while for me to change my GOAT.
Who was it before?
It was Eddie.
I mean, yeah. Delirious.
It was Eddie, bro.
Delirious is... Delirious is top tier. And Raw's right next to it, but Delirious is above it.
So as a kid, I'm sneaking, listening, and watching this shit.
Yep.
Ain't shit topping that, bro.
No, there's no way. For me, never, bro. Never.
Because you know it from front to back.
My mom walks in. I got a G.I. Joe shoved up my ass, and my brother's holding a piece of shit. Brother, to this day, bro. To this day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You on welfare. Delirious.
Ice cream.
Hey,
like
the
all
Mr.
that
T
shit.
joke. The Mr. T. He's like, fuck around, clench my butt cheeks and rip your dick off, bro. I swear to God. Delirious is top tier.
But that goddamn Dave Chappelle came.
He keeps hitting them over the head. That's why,
and it's like every special, TV show, everything is like, not only that, okay, this is why I say Dave Chappelle's the GOAT. Every comedian takes a hiatus.
Yeah.
You get so big where they're like, I got to step back from this shit. Like, a lot of them be like, I'm not being true to myself or burnout, whatever. Mm-hmm. Dave Chappelle went to fucking Africa, bro. Yeah. Then we was like, this motherfucker crazy.
At the peak.
This motherfucker walked away from the Chapelle show.
Remember they had this thing, he was smoking crack and all kinds of shit.
Yeah. He came back and it was a whole new version of like an elevated of what the fuck he already was, because he was already dope. And then to see the progression, and it's like, this motherfucker's untouchable. They trying to cancel him. He was like, fuck that. And then it's like, he's Teflon Don, and he can't
really
be touched. And that's the confidence and knowing who you are shit.
Yeah.
He ain't let Hollywood or whatever the fuck it's called, fame, or some people, Illuminati, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it never got to him.
It didn't. He's still the same. Bro,
same guy, bro.
You can go and watch Half-Baked, and you still get the same Dave Chappelle, bro.
Shit ain't even dated, is it?
No, dog. It's the same Dave Chappelle, dog.
Yeah.
And through the years and all the people he's come across and the shit that he's seen, he still has the ability to go on Saturday Night Live and kill, bro.
And be relevant. See, here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand how to be relevant.
Yeah.
You can be funny, but are you relevant? Like, you can take something that we all can relate to and make that shit funny consistently. Make it personable. Mm-hmm. That's the hard shit. That's when you're on another level of some shit.
And that's where he hits all the time.
Every single time.
He's never missed that mark.
Nope.
And then the SN, like, we knew he was gonna come out swinging. He went straight for the juggler, bro.
That monologue was
hilarious.
The monologue, I've never seen someone take something so controversial and hit both sides of the controversy.
And
perfectly. Just stay neutral, and you're cracking the fuck up
from both sides. And I feel like both sides of the controversy were cracking.
They were laughing. You have to laugh at yourself. You have to laugh at the other side. And then laugh at him.
That's what the greatest comedians really do. And I think that's why comedy, just as a art form, is so special.
To me, that shit's top tier.
Yeah,
because that's the only art that you have We don't have a drummer. You don't have a fucking backup singer. You don't have a guitar player. It's you and this.
That's it.
And everybody's looking at you like, okay, motherfucker, what you got?
Be funny.
What you got? I paid my money. I paid my money, or I didn't pay. It's a free show. Like, it's funny because I used to do over at Nexus Silver Tap Room for 2 years. I used to call it Laughter with a Side of Soul. And the first year I did it all by myself. And it was a free show. And the very first day, every third Thursday, I would tell them, act like this shit, act like you spent money to see Beyonce and Jay-Z. So if I say some shit that ain't funny, boo the fuck out of me. Okay. So I set the precedent. I did that for a year myself. I would walk around. I didn't even have a microphone, bro. I would walk around for like an hour and a half, telling jokes, scripted jokes, off the head. Then I finally got comedians throughout the city to fuck with me. They were scared. They was like, "This is the fucking Terror Dome." Because I would get right there. Y'all know how we do it. Act like you spent money to see Jay-Z and fucking Beyonce. If they don't make you laugh, boo the fuck out of them.
Hey.
And they be like,
damn.
And then I'm like, coming to the stage.
No shit.
You set that level for everybody.
Yeah.
But see, that's like battling in hip hop, bro.
Yeah.
Come correct,
come with
or
it.
You're gonna get
come with it
up.
It's that confidence level that you started it off with,
and it's only gonna build. And see, that's the thing with hip hop and with comedy. There's this competitive aspect to it that doesn't exist in other art forms, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't see Picasso over here fucking beefing with fucking whoever the fuck the other painter is, right? There's a competitiveness that exists in hip hop and comedy that doesn't exist in other art forms. I feel that pushes us to the next level.
And you know what? Oh man, you hitting on some shit. You hitting on some shit because I got a lot of people that don't like me when it comes to this comedy shit because I did it differently. You know what? I've done 2 open mics my whole fucking life.
That's it.
2. And that was back-to-back nights. That was because a fellow comedian, his name is Lloyd Lee. He's in Vegas now. He was here and he was like, "You don't do open mics?" Man, fuck the open mics, bro. I don't tell jokes for comedians. Like if I was in a different city, if I was in New York, LA, Atlanta, Chicago, where there's comedy club venues where people come in, but here it's just other comedians with their notepad. Fuck them. It's not gonna hit them. They're being critical. Yeah. I want the consumers of comedy. I want the motherfuckers who ready to laugh, because that fuels me. I didn't do the conventional shit. My very first show, I did it because I used to be a heckler, bro. I used to go to comedy shows and sit in the front.
Just to talk shit to the comic.
This motherfucker ain't funny. I'm finna light his ass up. Because, like everybody knows me as Buck D. That's some shit that came from internet. Like I did it the other way around. I got a following from the internet and then I transitioned to other shit. So I did my first show. You had 3 types of people there, bro. You had people who were curious. Is this motherfucker funny in real life or is this some internet shit?
Just some internet shit. 2,
they come to support. Or 3, they want to see you fail. But guess what? You all fucking paid. I don't care. You here.
Either way.
You here.
Either one.
Bro, it was like
you got their attention either way.
It was like 700 plus people. It was at the old main event right there on Coors where Hibachi is.
Oh, yep.
It was in that spot because that was Six's club.
Shout out to Six.
Shout out to the homie, bro. And me and him wasn't even close like that then. I did it, and ever since it's been my drug, bro.
That's crazy.
And I gotta ask you, bro. I know this your shit, but fuck that, bro. You know what I'm gonna ask you every time I see him. Is I ask him, why the fuck you gonna hit the stage, man?
I know, dog.
You already got the stage presence, bro. Shout out to the shit you did at the Slim Thug block party. Y'all killed it, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Y'all killed it.
Thank you.
And there was a level of professionalism that I saw. I've seen you perform twice. Once at the El Rey, and then at the block party. The level of professionalism that I saw, I was like, yes, I like that shit. Because a lot of people do this, bro. They do some shit like this. They're like, oh, it ain't like super packed, so I'm just going to mail it in.
Fuck that.
So this is Albuquerque. A lot of people wait for the main motherfuckers. There's a lot of people that waited for Slim Thug to get there.
Yep.
So it wasn't like full capacity. Y'all did y'all's thing. You and Toxic. Shout out to Toxic.
Shout out to my boy Tox.
And you got the stage presence, bro. You got the confidence. I've seen your fucking online shit. And I'm gonna tell you, so I've been doing comedy 8 years as of November, bro. And I was a purist. So I grew up on Pryor. I grew up on Eddie. I grew up on Carlin. I grew up on the greats, bruh. I fucking hated internet fucking comedy, bruh.
Yeah.
I was like, what was the 10? Vine.
Yeah.
Vine hit.
Popped.
Then now we have the new version, TikTok, Instagram. I was so hesitant because I was like, man, these motherfuckers get to edit and back shit up and fucking, I said, it ain't stand up where you get up there and you got to be on the fly. You got to be in the moment, but you got it. So, and I always ask him like, bro, when you gonna hit that stage, bro? Yeah. I said, I got some time for you. I got some people for you. I want to see it because you already, it's kind of like me. You've already laid the foundation. A lot of people don't have followers when they do shit. They don't have fans.
They don't have an audience.
You already do.
Yeah, bro.
And it's just to parlay it into a different aspect of the shit.
For me, and you hit the nail on the head, and we've talked about this before, like I'm a purist with it too, right? Mm-hmm. Same thing like what I do with music, right? The way I respect the craft. I've been making music since I was fucking 15 years old. Like, I remember the first time I heard hip hop, brother. I was
What's the first one? What's the first one? What made you fall in love with hip hop?
What made me fall in love?
And we'll get back to it. I like all this shit.
So what made me fall in love with hip hop? I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
My bad, Johnny.
Was pop.
Like y'all know, I do a podcast, so I'm already in.
That's why this works. That's why this works, right?
Yeah.
So you know what?
I already know this story. So
listen,
yeah.
Before we get, let's pump the brakes first, right?
Okay.
So let's introduce this motherfucker. We ain't even introduced the pod
that's right,
yet.
bro. That's
Y'all
right.
ain't even ready,
That's
right?
what's up, bro.
Y'all ain't even ready.
Because we just can go. We
can keep going, dog. So you are now tuned in to Respect the Connect.
Respect it.
Your host, Johnny James, is here. My brother Jay's here.
Yes, sir.
The whole crew's behind me. We're in focus, and we got a special guest.
Yes, sir.
My brother Buck motherfucking D is in the building. Make some goddamn noise.
This has been a long time coming,
yes,
man.
it has, my dog.
It's been a long time coming.
It has.
It's been a long time.
After the Slim Show, I'm like, my dog, let's go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So to get back now.
Yeah. What made you fall in love with hip hop? What was the song? What was the moment?
My dog, it was Tupac.
Okay.
Right.
Which version of Tupac?
Oh, bro, it was Me Against the World.
Me Against the World. Okay.
1000%.
The great era.
So for me, obviously, it was before that because Me Against the World didn't drop till like the 90s.
Yeah, it did.
Right?
Right.
So it was like 90, 91, maybe. Yeah. Would someone check it? We need a fucking fact checker. We need a Joe Rogan this shit to fucking a screen, boom, to bring it up, right? So we're almost there.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Close enough.
Y'all don't know. Google the shit.
Close enough. Google that shit. Y'all got Google. So obviously, I was still, that was like. So like I was born in '85, so I seen the fucking MC Hammers. I seen the Vanilla Ices. I seen the really polished. We obviously seen the hip hip.
Yep.
And I was listening to Rakim, and all that stuff was there, right, for me. It was there, and I was listening. Mm-hmm. But when I got my hands on Me Against the World,
Tupac changed your life.
My dog. It was because I related to the struggle. When he said. Used to watch cartoons in my black and white cartoons in my living room.
Yeah.
Still get chills to this day, right? For me, it was like my dad had his music, my mom had her music, my nana, my grandpa, they all had their music, right?
That was your own.
That was mine.
Gotcha.
Because I related to the struggle. I'm sitting here going through fucked up shit and I'm hearing it in music that's mine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I knew that that's what I wanted, right? Like it was a part of me, right? So I respected it. I just consumed endless consumption of it.
Yeah.
It was my culture. It was who I was, right? Same thing with comedy.
Yeah.
I'm a purist, but I never looked at myself as a comedian. Man, I still don't, brother. Like
you talking to the choir.
I know what I'm saying.
I know what you're gonna say because I went through the same shit.
Because I feel like if I'm not gonna fucking slaughter and just have everybody completely dead, I don't want to do it. I don't want to step in half-ass. I respect the art form too much.
There you go. Now we're talking.
I respect the art form too much to go in on some fuck shit.
Yeah.
I want to go in and fuck shit up.
So I'm glad you said that because a lot of people said, like us, we were talking about what I grew up on. And I was like, well, what took you so long to be a comedian? I respected the art so fucking much. And then when you watch greats and you look up to those guys, You're like, if I can't do it like that, I'm not fucking with it.
How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Yeah.
I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah, for sure.
And like two comedians, man, the two comedians that shaped and molded me, it goes into twofold. When I was a kid, there's a comedian named Robin Harris. Robin Harris had his main joke. He was on House Party. He was like the original dad on House Party. Yep. He was supposed to be the original host of Def Comedy Jam, but he had a joke. It was called Bebe's Kids, and it was a cartoon and all that. And this guy was so like, I remember the first time I saw his HBO special. He was raw. He was the first dude that I knew did not have scripted jokes.
Yeah, he was just throwing it off the fly.
He was like, "Hey, put the light on this guy right here. Look at you got a hole in it natural." Like he was just he was going, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm doing this shit in school. I love this shit."
Yep.
Fast forward, he had a guy, Patrice O'Neal. This motherfucker is a beast. And the way he can just transcend just being a black comic. He was the first black comic that I didn't look at as a black comic. Yeah. You could put him in any fucking room and he didn't change up who he was. So those were the two guys that were real big parts of my comedy upbringing. So I get here to Albuquerque. I'm not from here. I've lived in East Texas. I was born in Southern California, lived in Long Beach. I was in the military.
I was about to say.
Everybody who's met me be like, bro, that's your calling. And I was afraid of it. I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, even my sister, it takes her to tell the story. She was like, bro, you used to put on comedy shows as a kid.
Without even knowing.
Not even knowing it. You would put on full-blown productions, have the fucking cousins sitting there doing real jokes about us getting our ass beat. Crazy. And, we were adopted. Like, I would tell all this shit. And a lot of the laughter comes out of pain, bro. Like,
it does.
I was adopted. I met my mom when I was 21. Never met my dad. When I met my mother, I was in the hood, bro. I was right off of Crenshaw and Slauson.
Right in the middle of it.
And so if you've ever been there, there's like a funeral home, like south of it. And so I was at another aunt's funeral. I was a pallbearer in her funeral. And there was a TV shows like Jenny Jones and all that shit. At the end of it, they had a little advertisement called 1-800-US-SEARCH. Find anyone you want to find.
Damn, I remember.
Remember that shit?
Bro, that just unlocked the fucking memory. Holy shit.
1-800-US-SEARCH. And so I was in the military. I was on the ass end of being in the military. I was in the Marines. And at that point, I couldn't talk. I used to be ashamed and embarrassed of being a fucking, like a foster kid. I was ashamed of being adopted. Like, nobody knew. I've always been popular, but I was a kid that go to your house. You never came to my shit.
Yeah.
Nobody came to my games. Nobody comes to my graduations. I was just the popular kid who just didn't have family like that. Went through those people. They called me. I just got done being a pallbearer in a funeral. They were like, hey, we found your mom.
Damn, that was that fast?
They called me, bro. It was within 2 weeks. Only thing I knew was my grandmother's name and my mom's. I thought her name was Jean, but that's only her middle name.
They found her off of that?
Audrey Jean Wright. She lives in Ogden, Utah. I left that night. I called her on the phone. I let her talk to my other aunt. I was in Inglewood, California. She talks to her. She hadn't talked to her sister in years.
Damn.
I'm 21. My mom had me at 13. She's 34. I leave. I head to Vegas. I go to Vegas, Salt Lake City, and I had to take a bus from Salt Lake City to Ogden. Get there. I had about $3,800 cash on me, bro. $3,738. Crazy thing was, this was like 3 days before my mom's birthday. So I'm like, oh, we finna do it up.
Yeah.
I get there, people are like, is this your new man? They didn't even know she had a fucking son, bro.
Damn.
We go out, we party. We go out, we party, and she would see me pull out my money, and she's like, hey, this ain't L.A., but people will still steal from you. All right, yeah, cool. She's giving me mom advice. I go home, go to her house, put the shit in her drawer. We go out. It's her birthday. Get fucked up. I wake up the next morning, go to find my money. My money's gone.
Fuck.
I'm still fucking in cloud nine because I met my mom. I'm going to go look through shit. Scouring pad. Oh, okay. Pipe. Oh, shit. Residue. Screen. God damn, she got me.
Bro, fuck.
Threw all that shit in the middle of the floor, wait for her to get home. She walked in the door, bro. Her face turned so fucking evil. She looks at me, she says, I never told you to fucking find me.
Damn.
Look me dead in my eye. You can get the fuck out of my house. I'm calling the cops.
Fuck, bro.
So that's the foundation of my shit. This is when I'm 21. As a kid, I used to lie about, like my real name. I'm gonna tell you some shit. My real last name is Williams, Robert Williams. My name changed in middle school to Gibson. It went from them circling guardian to it being finalized as a parent. So my whole life was me performing, acting, being something that I wasn't, because that was my escape from my reality.
From what was really going on.
Real shit.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was like, for me to take that leap, because like I said, what I should do is heckle, bro. There's comedians still in this city. They remember me. This motherfucker right here.
He broke me.
Bro, I would go in. And then I was like, you know what? That's kind of fucked up. I'm talking shit about these men and women who are actually living out a dream that I've always had.
And I haven't stepped
on the
stage
yet. And I ain't done
yet.
shit. I'm talking on the wings.
It's like the people in the comments on social media.
Exactly.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. Tom Brady ain't shit.
Yeah, like out here fat as fuck.
Yeah.
Out here just
cheating on his wife.
They got sleep apnea and shit, bro. Little ass dick talking about
Tom Brady ain't shit.
Fuck LeBron. Listen, if the Lakers put me in, you know what I mean? Shit. 20 years, I go 25 years.
Like, shut your Al Bundy ass up, bro.
Yeah, bro. I could throw this football clean over them mountains.
So yeah, I made that leap, you know. At the time, I was fortunate enough to know Six a little bit, and went to him and I was like, this is what I want to do. And he was like, you got a following. I know this shit gonna pop. And it was so stupid. It was so dumb, bro. It was a rap battle. Ronnie, you know Ronnie?
Yeah.
It was Ronnie.
Shout out to his brother Ronnie.
Ronnie performed against another one of my homies. His name is Nine, Noel Goodrich. They battled, and after the battle, it was me. Hour and a fucking half.
They have comedy after a battle?
Yes. 700 front to back.
Damn.
I didn't even get through half of my shit. And it was like, after that, I was like, oh, ain't no turning back from this shit.
You were hooked.
And my thing is, I felt like there was a void in Albuquerque. I started, I thought about the city. I was like, there's a void for my type of comedy. Yep. Because we all get the Albuquerque comedy, but from people from here. I'm not from here. I wanted you to see what I see.
Yeah.
My perspective. I'm gonna put a window so you can look in and be like, God damn, this shit is fucking funny. We're crazy as fuck. Little shit. The language. I remember the first time a motherfucker said, you gonna get down. I started dancing, bro. I'm finna kill you with these moves.
Hey.
And I'm about to bust your ass with these moves. And bitch was like, what are you, I'm talking about go in the store. Motherfucker, like get out the car.
That would be different.
And I was like, I'm processing all this shit. And I was like, this is what I want to give back. But I want to do it raw as fuck.
So are we one of the only places that say that?
No, we're not one of the. We are
the only place.
Bro, I've been around the world.
My dog.
I've been everywhere. And motherfuckers say, are you going to get down?
Dog.
Are you going to get down?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was like, shit, I ain't danced in a while, but
I'll
let's
bust
fucking
your
do
ass.
this shit real quick.
I guess I do say that. Yeah.
Bro, it's because
down.
you're fucking, it's okay.
I'm gonna get down real quick.
For me,
I'll be
bro,
right back.
like
Yeah.
we had fucking been like, I didn't have a lot of money growing up, dog, and I relate to what you said, bro. I wasn't adopted. I had my family, my dad, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, bro. We have a big ass familia, brother, and we didn't have a lot, but we had each other, right?
Yeah.
Whole family fucking struggled with addiction my entire life, bro. So I relate to you saying that you used that as
pain,
an outlet, bro, because I didn't know how to. I couldn't, like, I would compartmentalize the fucking shit that I was seeing in my real life, right? And I would put on this image of that shit wasn't happening. If I was ignoring it, it wasn't going on. The people outside of my house couldn't see, so they didn't know, right? So I would use my art, I would use music as an outlet to keep that hidden away, but still speak about it in a way that I was opening myself up to, right? So we didn't have a lot of money, so we didn't get outside of New Mexico a lot. Mm-hmm. Once I started making waves in the music industry, bro, and the scene down here, right? I was young, and like I would get tours and I'd get shows, and I got outside of New Mexico. I was probably like 18. And I mean, I've been outside of New Mexico before that. Like we go to Vegas and shit like that, but it was with the family and I was still young. So this was the first time I was outside of New Mexico on my own. So we get to Texas and I get out there and I'm like, hey, I'm going through the menu and I'm like, all right, bet shit. Let me get some red chili enchiladas, right?
Oh, they brought you that Wolf brand chili.
Listen, brother. She comes
with
back.
Some crackers,
back with some enchiladas, right? And I'm in Amarillo. It's not that far away from New Mexico.
But it's a whole different world, bro.
So she brings them back, and like I look at them, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So like I bite into them, bro, and I eat it, and I look at my girl. I was like, damn, something's wrong with these enchiladas. Like they're fucked up.
Yeah,
I think she put Taco Bell taco sauce on my enchiladas. So I don't ever send my food back, dog. It's got to be fucked up for me to complain, bruh. I'm like, hey, listen, I don't know what the fuck's cracking with y'all's enchiladas, but these are gross. And she tells me, she looks me dead in my face. She's like, oh, you're from New Mexico.
It's a whole new world.
I'm like, the fuck does that got to do with y'all's gross ass enchiladas?
Whole new world.
She's all, we don't have that kind of chili here.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
That's the only kind.
In my mind, green chili and red chili were worldwide.
That's everything.
Fuck no, it's just us. So then that was the tumbler effect because then I was hitting the road a lot and I'd get on the road and people would be like, damn, you talk weird. I'm like, fuck you talk weird. What the fuck do you mean I talk weird?
The fuck you mean, eh?
Yeah, bro. Straight aggressive, bro. Instantly with you. Fuck you talk. You fucking look weird, bro.
You ready to get down. Yeah, you ready to party with them that.
Why is everything all? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Bro, you told me like everything's all. Like, yeah, bro, like you're all mad or you're all sad or
not just regular. All.
Nah, it's all. It's all of it. We cover it all. So it's crazy, dog, because I didn't know that shit, dog, until I left New Mexico. I didn't realize how different our culture was, right? And the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we carry ourselves, bro. So I could see that being a really smart way to hold up a fucking mirror to the culture you're at now, but also introduce a different perspective of it.
Yeah, because before I moved here, I'd never been here. I didn't know shit about Albuquerque.
What the
fuck brought you here?
I had my daughter. I have my oldest daughter. She's 19 now, right? And so me and her mom had split. We split when she was pregnant, and a couple of years later, I married. The first time I got married, right? And they're out here. And I'm in East Texas. And we would meet up. The middle ground was like Childress, Texas. We'd meet up and shit. And man, that last time my daughter was like, she's daddy's girl. Oh, I want my daddy. And I was like, fuck.
That shit hurts.
Man, it fucking killed me. And by then, my marriage was over. I had no ties. I was like, fuck that, man. I'm about to move out here.
Yeah.
I can't do the long distance shit. Went online, found what was my first job here? Was it T-Mobile?
Why the fuck everybody been through T-Mobile?
T-Mobile or no, it was Denver Mattress.
Oh, damn, bro.
Okay.
And then I got into, wait. It was either Denver Mattress and T-Mobile or T-Mobile then. No, because it was Denver Mattress for a little bit and then T-Mobile. I got to T-Mobile. I thought that shit was the club. I was like, look at all these bitches.
Dog, it is the club. It is the club.
I'm finna be customer service of the century in this motherfucker. Thank you for calling T-Mobile. This is Robert. How can I help you?
T-Mobile's service fucking sucks, brother. And they've almost sold me on it a bunch of times because I'm like, damn, if she be using T-Mobile, maybe I should be using T-Mobile.
When you get hired by T-Mobile, the best time you're ever gonna have at T-Mobile is the training.
Really?
Because they try to make it seem like it's college, it's partying, but then when you get on the floor, you be like, fuck this shit. I don't want to be an adult. Like, take me back to training.
Shit sucks,
like, So I didn't know shit about Albuquerque. How I met people here, so this is when I was nice and fit, bro. I was early 30s. I used to play ball every day. I would play ball from Wantabo, Candelaria, all the way to 98. That's how I first met people here. Then, I'm going out back in the sauce and raw days. Back in the days when downtown they had fucking people, the horses.
And they would turn on the lights. Get the fuck out of here.
It was like mini New Orleans. And I remember, I was like, yo, this place cracking.
Dog.
I said, I love this place. I used to go out. So when I worked for T-Mobile, They fucked around and gave me the schedule of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Damn, so you go
Sunday,
hammer
Monday.
time.
No. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, and Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I was off. Bro, I used to go to fucking what was it, Ground Zero on Eubank and goddamn Montgomery.
Holy fuck, bro. Holy fuck.
I used to go to that shit. And then Thursday, I'd probably go to Leo's. I go to fucking Leo's.
Dog.
Friday.
Leo's
I was like, and that's how I was like learning the culture, learning who's who, learning what this place was about.
You
man.
threw yourself right in the, bro. That literally is directly in the mix of it, especially Leo's. Shout out to fucking Leo's.
For real.
Hey,
Shout out to Leo's.
Fuck y'all. If you ain't been to Leo's, in my heyday, that was my shit.
Bro, Leo's was the shit.
You would get fucked up, bro. Take you about $20.
I've done so many fucking
in
shows at
Candelaria,
Leo's.
motherfucker.
Bro, okay, listen, this is a good one. I ain't told this story on the pod, bro, and it's a good one. So my girl, she would never really go out to the shows, you know what I mean? She'd stay home, watch the kiddos, whatever, dog. And for some reason, I was like, hey, babe, you should go to the show at Leo's tonight. It's going to be popping. It's me, the brother Romero, dog. We're going to kill it. It's going to be super dope. And I didn't know Leo's could either be popping for a show or fucking dead.
And you would know when you pull up.
Yeah, like,
and you'll see it in the parking lot. You're like,
suck.
there'll be people parked across the street in the shit. And you'll be like, okay.
Oh, this
it's
going to
popping.
be.
Yeah.
Okay. So we pull up and there's people parked across the street.
Yeah.
So me and my brother Teezy get there, right? I just dropped my album Supernova, so it was fresh in the streets. We were fucking killing it. We had just got off the Lowrider tour with my brother Romero. So we get to Leo's. I hadn't performed here at home in a while. My girl decides this is the show she's gonna pull up for, right?
Yeah.
And this is when Leo had the stage right next to the door when you would walk in.
When you walk in that bitch. Yeah.
So we're up there on stage. Me and Teezy are killing it. And
where this is
everybody starts rushing the stage, right? So we have about like 15 bitches on stage with us, right? And this little grimy little breezy, right? She's going bonkers on me. Like hammer time.
Yeah.
This bitch is trying to pull my dick out on stage.
Oh, this is on brand with Leo's.
Bro, hey, listen. She's wearing a mini skirt.
Yeah.
She's going, and the homie Teezy is next to me laughing his fucking ass off. We're performing. I'm like, there's so many people on the stage, I feel like it's gonna collapse, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my dick in my pants, remember my lyrics, and as I'm doing this, I'm like going over the crowd, and I look over to the corner, and my girl's right fucking there.
She done showed up on your ass.
She was there with me the whole fucking time.
Fuck.
She's staring. She's just looking at me, and she's like trying to vibe out, but I know damn well she's sitting there like, what the fuck? Is every show like this? I'm like, I swear to God, this is like not a regular occurrence all the time.
This is the last day of your rap career.
Listen, you're done.
That's how they think the studio is.
That's
though.
how they
Oh
think.
my God.
They're like,
I know.
what the fuck? Where's the pole? There's bitches there. It's like,
Listen.
No, it's work, goddamn.
So
it's boring as fuck over here.
That was years before Kevin Gates kicked that bitch in the face, right?
Yeah.
Not saying he should have kicked her in the face the way he did,
But
I related to it a little
You've
bit.
been in that situation.
Right, I've been in that situation.
That's
it's
crazy.
funny because that hadn't happened. You brought up the El Rey show.
Yeah.
That happened again at the El Rey show.
Oh, that night was.
Luckily, I was.
Wait, who was the main shit?
It
I can't
was,
remember.
it was
It's
DJ
Quick.
Quick.
DJ
Yeah, it was
Quick.
Quick. Hey, that was
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
Quick
that was a
went
dope show.
off. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I was fucking black, bro. I was higher than fuck. I was drunk as hell, and I forgot how many hits Quick's got.
He
bro.
reminds your ass real quick.
He was, I feel like
He'll
Quick
remind
is
you.
still on stage at the El Rey right now, brother. He was
just digging through the
we
crates.
were like 3 hours. I was
Yep.
like, damn, it's time to go. Shit. Like, he's still going. So I was wearing some fucking Nike gray sweat fucking shorts, right? And right before I went on stage, I'm like, I'm gonna tie these motherfuckers, right? I tied them, double knotted them, bitch, right?
I'm
Double
gonna be
knotted them,
jumping.
bitch.
I don't want my meat to
So
fall
when,
out.
when I'm on stage, brother, I'm moving all over the place. I'm trying to control the crowd, dog. MC means move the crowd. You got to be interactive. So I'm interactive. Like obviously, bitches be trying to pull my dick out on stage at Leo's.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah. So I'm on the subwoofer right in front of the crowd, right? And I'm looking at this little BZ, and she looking at me, and I'm like, oh, don't
It's
do
coming.
it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do it. She grabs and I had them bitches. I looked. I was like, hey, this ain't my first rodeo, baby girl. This ain't my first time on stage, baby girl.
Same chick.
Same chick. 10 years later,
It's like, you look familiar.
yeah. You kind of smell familiar.
That's funny.
I'm just
Hell
kidding.
no.
She didn't smell.
Oh fuck, man!
But yeah,
that was a good turnout though. That was a dope show, bro.
It was, bro.
For the DJ Quick
but see,
show,
that's
there was a group of people there.
You get that, and that explains the Albuquerque scene perfectly. One day we'll be at Leo's in the thick of it, just fucking living life with all of the fucking gente there, just going hammer time, getting drunk for $20, and then the very next day we'll be on stage at the El Rey with fucking DJ Quick, a fucking legend.
Right. So I want to pivot this shit, man, because a lot of people, they like when I go out of town, and I tell them when I go out of town, I say I'm from here. Because if I'm there based off of comedy, this is where I got my start.
Yep.
Like, I don't shit on this place. I try to uplift it. I'm like you. I want people to know that we have talent here, bro.
A lot.
And it's so plentiful. But a lot of people do the whole, you a brother, you black.
What are you
Albuquerque?
doing down there? Yeah.
And, you know, comedy is subjective, bro. Like, nobody's GOAT is going to be ours.
No, just like all art. Really.
All art is.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this. How do you feel? Because I got a chip on my shoulder, bro. A lot of people be like, Buck, everybody knows you. I'll create a chip.
Yeah. Well,
I'll read some shit. You may be giving me props. I'm like, this motherfucker slighting me.
Fuck this motherfucker. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you mean by that?
How come everybody laughed at this post and you liked it?
I'll create it.
Like Jordan.
And my thing is this, like, I feel like a lot of people will say, I have a lot of people be like, bro, you're like the funniest fucker here. But I feel like a lot of people won't give me that because I'm not from here.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, is that something that's ingrained in Albuquerque culture? Like, it's like, hey, I understand that it's the us against the world.
Yeah.
But it's like, but if you ain't really, really from here, we can't embrace you like that, bro.
So that's a really good question. That's a good question, and I think I got a pretty good answer for it.
Yeah.
So let's take it to the fact that we do not have any industries out here.
Very true.
We struggle on a daily fucking basis just to survive out here, right? Obviously, you got bigger cities like Baltimore and Los Angeles, and crime is fucking crazy at those places, right? Really is. But see, what makes Burque and New Mexico different than those places is we are smaller. So
you'll turn the news on and know the motherfucker.
Exactly. you took the words right out of my mouth. It's
I've
so
been here
much.
long enough
it's
that it
so
happens,
much more
bro.
raw, dog.
Like the fuck is little dude dirty doing,
damn,
man? Get
bro.
I just seen
told him.
we was together.
We were just at Leo's. He stopped that bitch from pulling my dick out. Yeah, like goddamn. With the feds tap my phone too. Goddamn. So mix that with the fact that we are a city, but it's more like a big town. So everybody knows everybody.
Very
so
true.
It's so much more raw, right? So you got people that are doing things and they've been doing things their whole life, and they see somebody start to like climb
the trajectory. Yeah.
And it's going up, and they're like, damn, well, we're doing the same shit 2 years ago.
Passed me by.
And now he's lapping me. Not only did he pass me by, but he's so far ahead in the race now that he's lapped me. Right? So there's this deep down like hurt. That would be the word for it. There's this hurt that exists when people see other people from here doing something that they want to do or being successful in their eyes. And they don't understand that successful in their eyes isn't what it looks like.
It ain't success.
No, absolutely not. It looks more than it is, right?
Yeah.
So you get that with people that are from here, dog. My people go back so far in New Mexico, dog, we sprouted out of the fucking ground. You could take my ancestry back to before it was Mexico, right?
Damn.
I was born here in Albuquerque, right? My dad, my brothers, all my kids, dog. We're all born at the same Presbyterian.
You got the lineage, bro.
We're all here, right? So like I was born here in Albuquerque.
You got the room on lock over there.
No shit, dog. I called the doctor. Hey fam, listen, I'm gonna have another kid. I know I have a bunch of these motherfuckers. Another one's coming.
I'm gonna tell you, I've contributed to the Presbyterian population. I got a 4-year-old. I've been over there, so
like.
That's funny, bro.
And like, so like I was born here, and then like, you know, my grandpa, he owned a bar out in San Fidel, which is like a little Spanish land grant right in between Acoma and Laguna. So we were out there, and I went to school in Grants, and I was back and forth to Albuquerque every weekend, dog. I was raised between Albuquerque and Grants my whole life. So even with me being so ingrained and so from here, I'll get people, and I can feel it. I'm not dumb. I can feel it when that energy shifts. Right.
You can. You can see it a mile away.
And I'm going to be real here. I don't, it's not like, I'm the same motherfucker. Bro, I'm the same fucking dude I was 10 years ago.
Right.
I've done a lot of shit since then.
Yeah.
But my energy and who I am hasn't shifted.
True.
My core beliefs and who I am as a person, my principles, they're still the same, dog. So I'll still get people that'll look at me like, I'll feel the energy shift. And I don't like telling them like, bro, like, dog, I just opened up for Slim Thug, my dude. I got a brand new strain on the fucking shelf.
If we're gonna be on the shit on you category, I can do that, bro.
And like, there's some people that when I interact with them and I see them, and like we're from the same situation and we came up in the streets together, there's things that I can't just like lean into because I know it's gonna hurt. It's
gonna hurt them,
right? Yeah. So I think mix that with the fact that people look at you as an outsider, bro.
Yeah.
But you, for me, you get the culture.
Right.
You've been here.
Exactly.
You represent the culture, dog.
Yeah.
So just because you weren't fucking born here, doesn't
didn't
mean,
go to high school, didn't do
fuck all that.
Didn't go to UNM, didn't go to CNM. If I lived here, I'd be a CNM. Fuck you,
bro. That's where all the
listen, I'd be a CNM baby. Yeah. Fuck y'all.
Don't pay taxes.
Jay had a semester at CNN.
I did.
A semester.
Actually,
how many credits?
It's got it's got a decimal in front of it.
Jay went to CNN for the bitches.
I did.
Jay went to CNN for the bitches.
Now, you know what I think it is as well that a lot of people don't think about or touch on. It's been a lot of people that aren't from here that has raped the culture. And misled people and saw a void and was like, these motherfuckers don't know shit.
They
capitalized
on it.
Yeah. And I think that makes people cautious as fuck.
Yeah.
But that's where the longevity and the consistency comes into play. Because you can't keep up fake. You can't keep that shit up at all. Like that's like when chicks meet us. I tell a chick all the time, I was just saying this on the pod last night. The best way to know the dude is give him some pussy as quick as possible.
Because you're gonna meet the real guy.
You're gonna meet the representative of me. I am the interview me if you ain't gave me no pussy.
Yes.
I'm saying the right things. I'm showing up to work on time. I'm not gonna tell you when I get paid. I might not come next week. But as soon as the skeet releases, that's the real me. And that's who you gonna say, okay, I can deal with this dude or not. And that's exactly what it is, bro.
I agree. And one thing about us and our gente and our culture down here, we are really good at seeing through bullshit. And we're very blunt. So if we see through the bullshit, we're gonna say it. And we're gonna call you out on it.
Right.
So I think you mix all that struggle and all that trauma of having to climb out of poverty and seeing all kinds of fucked up shit and having people really take advantage of our culture, right? It's a uphill battle.
Yeah, a lot of people look at this place and say, man, it's a lot of money to be made here.
Yep.
That's not a bad mentality to have, but what the fuck are you putting back into
They
it?
make it and leave.
Yeah,
exactly. What's the imprint that you're leaving where it's better than when you came?
Exactly.
A lot of people don't have that, bro. They don't have that mentality.
And see, for me, dog, I see that void, and I seen that void, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna fill that void with real.
Right.
I'm gonna fill that void with our culture, our people.
Yeah.
In the real version of it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Not the caricature of the shit.
No. And see,
you fucking hit it right there.
You feel what I'm saying?
That can be so fucking disrespectful,
it's
bro.
super disrespectful.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I noticed like once I started having a lot of social media success and like viral content, I would see certain people that have known me for years, right? But people that are new to this channel.
Yeah.
They didn't know like who they were gonna meet at the mall. You feel me? And
Same
when they meet me at the mall, they're like,
yeah.
"A la verga, this is the same fucking dude. This is not a character. This is not an act. No filter. This is who we are, and I'm gonna represent our culture until I can't anymore, dog. Until it's over."
And I also think that one thing that hinders the city, there is a lot of talent, right? And there's a lot of outlets and a lot of people doing good. The unity, bro. The unity is the part that fucks this place up.
I know it does.
Now, I know there's going to be people watching this and say, Buck, you a fucking hypocrite because there's people that you won't work with. It's a reason why, because I know they're not on the same page as me.
Yep.
I want to be positive. I want to bring something that this place needs and it can thrive and flourish. Now, if I know just because a person is popular, just because people are popular, that don't mean they on the up and up.
No.
I know.
Yes.
I know, okay, if someone puts something forward, it's what you see on the front. I can see the back of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with it. And we were talking about this before we even started. I don't want my name attached to bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to someone that sees my name on a flyer or just anywhere and be like, oh, fuck. And we know names like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to do it.
No.
I don't want to be a part of that. And I have the foresight now to know everything. I don't need to be on everything. I don't need to do everything. I don't need to be a part of everything.
Yep.
That's where I'm at, bro. Like, and that took a long time because when you're starting, you're like, I want to be a part of this.
I want all of it.
I want my name in fucking lights. I want this and that and the other. Not knowing you're attached to some bullshit.
Yeah.
And that person may not know nothing else about you but the bullshit you are a part of.
And they're fucking up your longevity of your name,
because you're a fucking joke now.
Well, you're working towards like their vision or whatever, and then like when you break loose of that, then you're like, oh yeah, I am a fucking comedian. I could do this.
This is my shit. Yeah. And I can do my own brand. I can be my own shit.
And see, if you got to be careful with that, bro. And that goes back to us being a small community. Word spreads fast.
Yeah.
So if you're on some fuck shit, you're on some janky shit.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Out there. And the fucked up part is, this is the fucked up part. Everybody wants people to be 100 until you get to 99.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, whoa, this shit too real. Fuck
Whoa,
that.
hey, calm down, bro.
The thing is,
water it down a little bit.
Everybody will know it, but they ain't gonna say it.
Yeah.
It'll be an unspoken truth that's out there.
Yep.
I just want to say this, man. I just think I don't like the divide. I don't like, black deck over here, Mexicans over here, brown over here, black over here. That's fucking stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
That's dumb because at the end of the day, in the grand scheme, we're the fucking same.
Bro.
We're viewed the same.
I know.
Let's be real. Like, I know people on both sides of the fence, man. I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with that. Da, da, da. And I was like, why not? What happened? They take your bitch? Like, it's usually some shit like that.
It always goes back to that, bro. Yo, bro.
Fuck with your baby mama or something like. And it's dumb. And the powers that be, they sit back and look at it and be like, look at this dumb shit.
They just out here tearing each other up.
Bro, we have the power. We have the consumer power. We have the social media power. We have so much power if we just stop the bullshit and look at each other and be like, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. Let's get together. Let's fuck this shit up.
Support, bro. Yeah.
Let's fuck it up.
There should be support like on different levels. You know what
It
I'm
is.
saying? Like you should support everybody, but there's just certain people that you can't put on.
You can't enter into the realm, bro.
Yeah,
you can't do it.
But I wish you the best.
But you know what? There's enough good productivity and things that can prosper that you can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Like people who are gonna watch this, they probably don't even know. Like, I don't know. I just see.
We know.
We know.
We see it.
We know. And that was one hard part for me, bro. Like, I had to separate myself from an entity or entities that wasn't great. It was to me. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, you got to be a little selfish.
You have to be.
What is my dreams? I'm not gonna make your fucking dreams happen behind mine. Like, I got to do what I got to do. And then I want to do it the way I want to do it, where it's no bullshit attached, where people won't be like, oh, here come this shit again, or it's a work, or it's a scam, or it's some.
So you want to do shit the right way.
The right fucking.
I mean, fuck.
Like, what the fuck? The right way.
I've said this. I don't even know how many times I've said this on the pod, bro. But Jay's dad, brother, has been like, bro, he's been in construction like his whole life. They've built houses and stuff. And I say, I'll never forget this, dog. We were working on the studio, and Jay's dad dropped a gem on my foot, just smashed me over the head with a gem. He's like, listen, measure twice. Cut once. I'm like,
get that
ooh. God damn.
Ooh.
Measure twice, cut once. That is some fucking shit right there. Because all the times I measured once, motherfucker, I'm cutting 500 times. I fucked up because I thought I got it, but I didn't have it. I didn't check the work. I was like, I'm in the position, like you said, you want your name in lights. You want the recognition. Like, I want to be recognized as one of the best. I feel it like that. I want that. Like especially when I came into the game, I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna rip everybody's head off. I'm getting my respect no matter what.
Yeah.
And that meant doing whatever the fuck fell in my lap.
Yeah.
Getting older is realizing you have to be selective.
Is this something that's beneficial to me and what I stand for?
Exactly.
Real shit.
Or is it bleeding? Is it taking from what I am?
See, my thing was I was being loyal to bullshit,
which is easy to do,
and that's
easy to do.
It was one of these things. You're so close to the sun, you don't even know how bright it is.
Yeah, you just burnt the fuck up,
and then everybody behind you is like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
you've been there forever.
Like, they're like, what are you doing? This ain't.
Yeah.
So it takes. That's something that you have to learn. That's something that you have to come into to play with. So. I see it, man, and I think once Albuquerque comes together, and I'm not just talking, bro. I ain't on no MLK shit. I ain't with that, but I'm just saying it's so much talent here. I'm not one to say, oh, I got to get out of this city. I ain't never said that. You know why? Because this city has so much to offer, and I want to be one of the ones where people say, this motherfucker stayed here and made something here. I don't want to go somewhere else, and you know there's people who know. We ain't got to say no names. They get a little start here, get somewhere else, and get in a bigger spot, and never talk about how they were here struggling. At Leo's. They don't want to talk about that shit. I do.
So do I.
I do, bro.
So do I.
Because that's a part of me. That's a part of me. I want to talk about how
many people are out there right now that are trying to get a show or they can do shows at Leo's or do a stand up, right?
Yeah. See, and that's why.
Yeah.
That's why. That's the audience and that's the people that are important. All the other motherfuckers that we're pandering to that aren't important. So I've said this a bunch of times, dog. When people ask me, they're like, "Man, well, like, man, you got like a bunch of followers now, and like your numbers are crazy." And it's like, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
That's not nothing.
All that vanity metrics bullshit.
The way it came is the way it can go.
Exactly. Fuck all those vanity metrics. I don't give a flying fuck about that. Give me 1,000 real supporters that actually fuck with what I do. Don't just watch what I do. Don't just like what I do.
You know what? You don't even at 1,000.
Not even 1,000%.
You know what that one person will do for you, bro?
Bro, be with you forever.
You don't know who the fuck they know.
Yes.
It's the one motherfucker who believes in you and who has your back, bro.
You have people that have 1 million followers, right?
Yeah.
They cannot fill a venue.
Say that.
Right? Million followers.
Me and Six was just talking about this.
Nobody shows the fuck up. Right?
You're like, where are all these people at?
And people equate that to money, though. It's like that doesn't mean you have 1 million. Like I mean, rappers have been saying.
You know what I think? It is,
bots don't buy tickets. Bots don't buy tickets.
I don't even think people equate it with money anymore, dog. They equate it with cool. With
you know
popularity.
What? You know what? Popularity is more valuable than money now.
1,000%.
Because it's the perception of being rich and it's not being rich.
Exactly. Out here broke as a motherfucker. Broke as a motherfucker.
You're looking like you got it.
Fake it till
you make it. Rocking some Chartiers you bought from the flea market.
Your baby mama car on fumes.
Bro, seriously. And she's pissed at you because you took it and you weren't supposed to take it out here like Tyrese and Baby Boy, bro.
Ladies and fellas, if you ever think a car is out of someone's league, just dig in the glove compartment. Whose name is on the shit?
1,000%.
Just hit her. Don't even say shit. Just be like, oh, let me get it in. Bam. That'll tell it.
You gonna pick up the side chick in your girl's Lexus. She's like,
hey, you got car seats in the trunk.
Who the fuck is Becky? Oh, girl, don't even worry. That's my cousin.
Hey, that's the shit. The car seats in the trunk. Like, I gotta get this shit
bro,
out of here.
In the trunk, and it's one of those big ass car seats. It's the reverse ones when they get older.
I take this Hello Kitty shit up out of here.
Listen, bro. In the Lexo, she hits you like, why does it smell like perfume in here? Nah, listen, baby girl, I just got this shit washed. You know what I mean?
That's that new vanilla smell.
That's that new vanilla smell. Why it smell like Kylie Jenner's perfume?
Yeah, that's from Mr. Car Wash, man. What you talking about?
Like, I think right now, bro, with the way the game is structured as far as like entertainment goes, it's all vanity metrics, right?
It is.
A lot of shit has come out now lately with everybody's posting their Spotify Wrapped, right?
Right. Oh, I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah, so everybody posting their Spotify Wrapped. And, that's the shit, right? We're getting fucking half a pennies from Spotify, which fucking sucks.
You made them rich when you said half a penny.
Fractions of pennies, right? So to have that many people listening to your music is fucking awesome, right? Like, don't get me wrong.
You love it.
It's the shit.
We're vain. Let's be real. We're vain.
Well, listen.
Who the fuck listening to me? We ain't checking who listening to him.
Artists.
No, who fucking listening to me?
Yeah. We're artists and we're sensitive about our art, dog. Right?
Yeah,
I don't want to put my life's work into something that nobody fucking watches or listens to.
Because that's a reflection on you. Like damn, I guess I do like
that. Like there ain't shit you can't say to me I haven't said to myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I've said the same shit that you're probably thinking I've said it, motherfucker.
Yeah, Ben said it.
So like everybody posting their Spotify Wrapped, right? Which is cool. But the thing is it comes out all these like years after that even bigger artists, half those numbers are not real.
No, they're not.
They're bots, they're run up, and it's because the reason they do it, and I get it, I get the game, right? Mm-hmm. So say there's a video that comes across your FYP, right, on TikTok, and it's got 1,000 views. Brother, it could be the best video, life-changing content.
Yeah.
Most people are gonna see that it has 1,000 views, and what are they gonna do? Fuck this video.
Mm-hmm.
A video that has $52 million, 52 million views on it. I
gotta be one of those.
You feel what I'm saying?
I gotta be one of those.
And it could be a video of some dude fucking shitting his pants.
Yeah.
It adds no benefit to you whatsoever as a human being.
Yeah.
But you want to watch it because 52 million people watch this shit. I should watch
it. You're hitting on something that I was kind of thinking about yesterday. So that Lensa app, y'all seen this shit?
Everybody posting their avatars.
Everybody putting the cartoon faces and
from the AI.
Yeah. Nobody even knows what the fuck that is.
Nope.
All you know is your friends are doing it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm curious about shit like that. I'm like, damn, what the fuck I didn't think of to make these motherfuckers hop on this shit.
No shit.
Right.
$3.99, $11.99. So I'm like, everybody who's doing this shit
that dough
is without hesitation. And it's not that they know about what the fuck it is. It's because somebody else did it.
Oh, yeah.
So this goes to the whole talent thing. It ain't about the talent.
No.
It's if you can get motherfuckers to follow mindlessly and where you're taking them somewhere. And that's why I say it only takes one. It only took one person for that Lensa app.
And it exploded.
Oh, I want to do it. Mm-hmm. Why? The fuck? You're still you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got regular pictures. What the, you just want to cartoon your shit up? That's dumb as fuck.
That's funny.
My brother.
Like, that's stupid as hell. But that's the way society is right now.
So I seen it, right? And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. First, I was like, how the fuck everybody doing this, for one? And then when I was like, oh, okay, this is an app. So I get the app, right? Start going down the rabbit hole, right? My cheap ass, I'm like, they're like, upload 10 pictures. We're gonna.
We did the same shit.
Right? So I uploaded, hey, listen.
We did the same shit, bro.
I start uploading, and I'm like,
get to that last
hold
one?
up, this shit's $7.99?
You got me
You got me fucked up.
It was
I ain't uploading shit.
It was that X at the top right.
Done.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't need to see myself as a cartoon.
I'll bounce through a couple different apps just to get like the right outcome that I want. For
no, if I gotta pay for the shit, no, I'm not doing it.
They real slick because they don't tell you have to pay until
it's in-app
shout out to the homegirl Jasmine. Jasmine was like, I seen her shit. I was like, okay, Jazz, I see you. She said, you got to do it too, and sent me the app link.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this must be free if Jazz doing it.
And it wasn't.
She's a single mom, you know what I mean? So I done went through because they go through your library, and I'm like, I want to pick the
best pictures
because it says 15 to 20.
All the pictures were the pictures Jess and Will took of me, bro. I had studio pictures.
Fire,
it was about to be fire,
I was
bro.
like, ooh, my cartoon, I'm gonna look like royalty. Fuck y'all. And then it did the shit, and where it said add, and then it says. It gives you the 3 little options of payment.
$7.99, $11.99.
The fucked up part is it tells you the best option is $11.99. You get more bang for your buck.
20 pictures.
Fuck this shit.
I ain't doing it for a quarter, my dude.
So that made me think everybody's doing this shit, paid this app.
Yes.
To cartoonize their fucking faces.
Because the vanity metrics showed everybody that their friends were watching and sharing and doing it.
You're right about that vanity shit.
But they don't have money for studio time, though.
But they're going to hit Jay. They're going to hit Jay next week. Brother.
I'm going to look regal.
Yeah. But I ain't going to be. Listen, I'm going to record this fucking verse on my iPhone and then send it to Jay.
Yeah.
Sounds a little fucked up, but it gets the job done.
You got it.
That's how I am, bro. Like, we're the generation of LimeWire. We're the generation of
we took chances, y'all.
Listen,
we didn't know if a motherfucker had a virus. That was the first time I saw. I remember the first virus I got from LimeWire, bro. It was
like getting the clap for the first time.
It was Tupac featuring Lil Wayne. I ain't heard that shit.
I gotta have it.
That's how they got you,
yes.
That's gotta be fire.
Banger.
Download. This shit taking a little bit.
Damn. Gave your computer hepatitis, bro.
My shit start leaking and fucking.
Bro, you can't even log in the shit.
What is this green mucus coming out of my fucking?
Slow as fuck, bro. All of a sudden you can't log into your Hotmail. Shout out to Hotmail.
My computer got
Jay had AOL.
No, real shit.
Jay had AOL.
I had AOL. You got mail.
The fight rooms, bro.
Fuck that. I had Hotmail, bro.
See,
I was on MSN, bro.
Oh yeah, you
listen. I was old school with it. Listen,
like, I met some great women off MSN, bro.
Hey,
do you remember your usernames?
Brother,
what was your shit?
My fucking Hotmail dog was Gremlin420 at hotmail.com, bro.
What was yours? What was yours on AOL?
What was your AOL? Don't lie, bro.
I don't, dog. I don't remember.
That's because you're embarrassed of it.
I know mine.
I had a Comcast one. It was like,
damn, you had a Comcast one?
Oh, you was bougie.
I was about to say, goddamn,
good cable, bro.
Listen,
when it first came
I'm not going to tell you peasants my Comcast username.
I was like, shit. I was
pirating
shit
just
back
the government at that point.
I was stealing shit back in the day.
Hey, we were too, though.
We
got into this shit, bro. Did you ever hear of what was the Kazaa?
Kazaa. Yeah, I remember Kazaa. I remember Kazaa. Yeah,
thank you.
How the fuck y'all remember some shit that I didn't even hit my radar?
I remember Kazaa.
I was able to download them shits,
bro.
For free.
It was. Bro. So was LimeWire.
But like quick with Comcast.
Kazaa was better.
This
dude,
because he had Comcast. That's why he could download.
Listen, I was over here on LimeWire.
Tell the truth, on LimeWire you would have 1,000 downloads and leave your computer. Come back and only 200 of them bitches be downloaded.
And it wasn't what you wanted to download. It said Bone Thugs, and the shit was Soulja Boy. The fuck out of here. And my computer was dead. Had hepatitis, bro.
We sound hella old, bro.
Hella old. Listen.
But that Tupac and Lil Wayne track was dope.
Bro, I was like, I ain't never heard this shit.
No.
This shit ain't even hit yet.
There was all kinds. They would just start naming like every
You know what
artist.
I started doing? Yep. And it's been 7 years since I worked there, and nobody works there anymore. But I used to work at this community center out in Grants. Shout out to Future Foundations. I wouldn't give my computer hepatitis. I downloaded LimeWire on that motherfucker, right? And it's a community center.
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm in there in the nighttime. I'm like, oh man, yeah, we downloaded all this shit. We getting all this free shit, burning discs, right? And then all of a sudden, you wouldn't notice, but you downloaded an MP4. when you thought it was an MP3.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this big ass file? I turn that shit on, and it's this bitch getting her asses clapped.
It's porn like a motherfucker.
Hey, clapped to fucking holy hell, bruh. And I'm on a community center computer.
Johnny's like, how do I get this on the CD?
There's no DVD burner.
There was no way at that
there
point,
was no
bro.
airdrop, my
None of that
dude.
shit.
There was no way at that point.
I just had to leave it on the computer and walk away.
I need these clapped at home.
The secretary walks up the next day and it's on the. I took a screenshot and I put it as the fucking background, bro. Who did this shit? It wasn't me. So we're from the generation. Listen,
yeah.
So that we got music for free,
right?
And we got porn for free, right? So for me, right? Shout out to all the homegirls that are making a living off of OnlyFans, right? I salute y'all. I salute y'all. I'm in support of women supporting themselves however the fuck they want. It ain't up to no dude or nobody to throw no kind of shade. I got stripper homegirls. Bro,
I was going to say, you got a lot of stripper followers.
Salute,
then, huh?
right? I fuck with him.
He trying to pander like a motherfucker.
I'm fucking with you. It's real.
I'm fucking with him. He wants a free subscription. Hey, if it comes with free subscriptions, I'm with the shit.
Listen,
yeah, shout out to all y'all.
30-day free trial, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you a good review.
I only need 3 days. I don't need 30. I'm going to get mine in.
You're right.
You know what's so funny? Me and Six went to the strip club Monday night, and this is some loser shit, sounds like. Yeah, and we don't even go to strip clubs, bro.
The story did not start
It's Monday, bro, in Albuquerque.
And it was knockouts, right?
No, hell no. We didn't do the.
All right.
We didn't do the F team.
So you went. Okay, so it's better. A little better here.
A little step.
A little better.
So
you're at North.
Yep. And I was thinking, this is how bad the strip club was on a Monday. I'm not down in any of you ladies who are there on the weekends who really getting it in.
Because they're my followers.
Monday. I'm talking about the Monday crew. I walk in, ass shaking and shit, and this is my first thought. I was like, damn, OnlyFans is fucking them up. It is. That's the first shit I thought.
Dog.
I was like, I wonder how many women are at home killing the game at the comfort of their home. Not out here at TD's North.
Listen, I'm about to fuck you up real quick.
Okay.
OnlyFans did to strip clubs what dispensaries did to the weed man.
Oh, that's true.
Killed him.
Killed it.
Done,
especially during the pandemic.
Done.
I'm staying home and clapping his ass.
Listen.
What?
I ain't going out there.
And then my man can hold the camera.
Yes.
And my homegirl
paid.
And we don't have to split the money with the house.
No, hell no.
Look, y'all are like, how do you know all this? I've dated a couple of strippers a few
3
times.
days.
You know what I'm saying?
It was 3 days. So
I thought you were gonna plug your OnlyFans right there.
No. I need to get one cracking.
I've already said this. I'm gonna get OnlyFans, but it's just my feet in the bosque. Walking with stickers. My dog, it's untapped, bro. And I could bring in some.
Wait, you gonna put the stickers on your feet?
Listen, they want to see some crazy shit, brother. I'm gonna give it to them. They'll never see my face.
Either you got some rough ass feet or you got a high pain tolerance.
Brother, I got a high pain tolerance and Jesus feet.
Okay, right? You got both.
There's calluses on these motherfuckers. I just pull them goat heads out and ain't shit.
These Jordans ain't that comfortable.
I'm better just walking barefoot.
This motherfucker. Is he sea walking in the Rio Grande? What the fuck?
Goddamn. Listen, my OnlyFans gonna go through the roof. So, the reason, so like I said, shout out to all the home, get real show, baby,
get
girl.
the money.
Get it, right? Yeah. Salute.
Control your narrative.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Control your narrative.
About that
1,000%. For me, I come from the generation of free porn and free music.
Right.
My dog, I'm not paying for porn.
Ever.
As
long as I can go to Pornhub.com on this phone. And can scroll through 1,000 pages. You got me fucked up.
If you're paying for porn, what the fuck are you doing, my dude?
Well, you're not talking about level-headed guys like ourselves. These guys want some extra shit, bro. We're on the vanilla side. These motherfuckers are on the other side of the Neapolitan, bro. They want some shit where you gotta fucking the shit that you ain't getting for free, bro. So you can't look at it through our shit. You gotta be a fucking, not even a weirdo. You gotta be dick hard all the time type of dude that be like, when you go to somewhere and you pull out your debit card, and you're punching the numbers in
to get some porn.
Oh man,
that's crazy, bro.
And you know what's so fucked up, man? I'm glad you brought this up. So on social media, you know, I'm single. You know what I mean? I see something I like, I'll slide in there. Hey, I see you.
Shoot your shot.
That's it. That's the way I shoot my shot.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I see you.
That's a good one.
I see you.
That's subtle.
Or I hit him with the sheesh.
Yeah, that's a good one. With
I
the
hit him
fires,
with that.
I do that.
Yeah,
the fire emojis.
I hit him with that. Now they don't even say thank you. You get hit with the OnlyFans link. You can find my content here. Huh?
Yeah.
What? Do I come off as a weirdo? Did I give you the vibe that I'm going to pull out my debit card?
Right.
It's because they got an inbox full of debit card holders.
And I'm the outlier.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. That's why I didn't pay for that goddamn artificial intelligence
app. AI shit. Fuck the Lindsay shit. Yeah.
Hit me when it gets on Reddit for free, my dude.
Exactly.
I'll come peep it. I'll give you a thumbs up. Listen, I'll even share your OnlyFans link.
Man, I can get a motherfucker to spray paint me behind the L-Ray. Listen, looking better than that shit.
Listen, for free.
And to live forever. Fuck for that shit.
Free. So mix that all together, and I ain't paying. People are like, "Damn, bro, you cheap." I am cheap. I'm gonna save my $7.99.
You know I'm cheap because I'm not rich.
Brute.
There's only two cheap people, bro. People who are forced to be cheap and people who have a lot of money and they became rich because they were cheap.
Because they were cheap.
Yeah, shit.
Yep. I'm cheap because I'm broke.
There we go. I'm on that end of the spectrum.
I've
Real
been there.
Shit. Yep.
I'm used to it. So $7.99 on a fucking
on an app? No.
Nope.
You know what the fuck I can do for $7.99?
More than just get my shit cartoonized.
Not no 15 goddamn cartoon pictures. I know that goddamn much.
I'd literally rather say, "Hey, Jesh, I got $10, brother. Cartoonize all these fucking
yeah. Real
cartoonize
shit.
Our pictures.
Make me a cartoon,
He's
bro.
like, bro, fuck that $15.
Fuck that $15.
He mad as shit. He's like, oh the fuck, I ain't think of this shit, man. I can do this shit with a push of a fucking button.
Right.
Dog.
That's funny. Is it that easy or no?
No, and the AI engine that they use is actually stealing from artists online.
Oh, of course
Bro,
it is.
I actually heard of something about that.
So
That's crazy.
they're stealing from other artists?
Damn.
We're actually contracting real artists to do real art.
That's what's up, man.
Bro,
it's fucking robots.
See, there we go, dog. It's the beginning of it, bro. It's the beginning of
Real
it.
shit.
You know, it made me think of when I seen it. Right, I thought of remember not 10 years ago, la verga, like 6 years ago, that aging app.
Oh yeah,
remember when everybody uploaded their picture?
Yeah,
you got to see how you looked old. It's the same shit, right?
Yep.
Well, wasn't that around the time that The Irishman came out? That movie?
Oh, where Robert De Niro,
everybody was trying to do that.
Yeah.
So
Listen,
that's when the app came
I'm glad you brought up that movie. I love that movie. There's one scene I could have done without. Man, why did Robert De Niro have to beat that dude up as an old dude?
Beat the fuck out of him.
It looks so stupid, though.
Beat the shit out of him.
He looks dumb as fuck. It's like, bro, you're 100 years old, bro.
Yeah.
They could have cut to like a close-up. It looked like the soft... Bro, Robert De Niro was beating...
fucked him up.
Listen, Robert De Niro was punching like I punch in my dreams.
Yeah.
You ever gotten in a fight in your dreams?
Yeah, and lost all of them.
You just throw the slowest punches in the world.
You punch it through the ocean. You punch it.
You punch it through the ocean.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, dog. So it reminds me of that, bro. And it's crazy because
that's true.
Nowadays on social media, it's very hard for a lot of people to see through the bullshit. Talking about the bullshit, you got the Liver King dude out here making millions. And
come on, man.
Okay,
I'm glad you brought this shit.
Let's be real
up
here, though, right? Okay, so let's talk about the people that bought all his shit. Okay, all right. I didn't
Not
really
me.
follow this fucking dude. Like I seen it from the outside, and the first thing I thought was, this dude's on steroids.
Well, no, I didn't. I'll tell you what. I was like, he got prison muscles in the free world. That's what I fucking thought.
In the free world.
I was like, this motherfucker just became. He just got off the yard, and then I was like, oh, he's still fucking He-Man action figure, steroids.
Listen,
that's what I thought. I was like, he just got fucking released. Those are prison muscles. And then I was like, yo, he's still this big? Nah, them steroids.
Yoked. And every single fucking time I'd see him, he'd be like, this is all natural. I just eat fucking cows and livers and fucking dandelions and lift rocks.
Shit.
Get the fuck out of here. Anybody that believed this fuckhead was natural, right? And listen,
That's the illusion.
Dale.
That's the illusion.
Get your bread, bro. Yeah. Fuck it. I ain't even mad at it.
Right.
But all I'm saying is nowadays on the internet, the illusion is, it seems like more people can't see through it. Well, some people are shocked.
Well, the illusion is this. It's not working towards success. It's boom. Instant success.
Instant gratification.
Instant. You look at this man's face, bro. This man.
Hey,
bro,
you ain't lying though.
That funny. Motherfucker face. His skin looks tougher than California gun laws.
No
bro.
shit.
You can't tell. You stop it.
This fool had bigger titties than Pamela Anderson when she was sucking Tommy Lee's dick on the boat.
I respect the hustle.
So do I.
Because you know what? If I'm getting paid as much as he is, I'm eating fucking baboon ass. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it and make you think that's what it is.
Yep.
But when it comes out, I got mad more not at him but everyone else.
So did I. Reacted the same fucking way.
They was like, oh my God, I just thought he was natural.
No, my dude.
How?
No.
This motherfucker looked like a fucking silverback gorilla with no hair, bro.
No shit, bro.
That is not natural for us.
Listen,
bro.
Hey, you know what he reminded me of? You ever see that episode of SpongeBob when he got the fake inflatable arm?
Yeah.
My dog, he tried to lift up a fucking barbell and he couldn't lift up
do shit.
That crab that's always jacked on SpongeBob was like, SpongeBob's out here juiced up.
Tell the truth, Johnny. When you would see that dude, would you ever think, I'll beat his ass, bro?
Bro, on some real shit.
I would be like that. I'll beat his ass,
I'd be like, that fool can't fight.
I'll tear his ass.
He's too big to swing. I stay in close and just fucking eat him alive.
If I don't let him grab me,
it's good. The moment he hugs you,
it's over.
It's over, dog. So you see, after his video, hey, listen, his apology video.
Oh, he was feeble as fuck.
Was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
I was sitting here laughing. See, I got a really dark sense of humor, and I laugh at shit that I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm the same way.
Like my girl years ago, right? She had never seen Was He Eating Gilbert Grape, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And the way I explained it to her, she thought she was about to see a comedy movie.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
And she watched.
You let her going into that movie thinking it was a fucking.
She thought it was a comedy.
That's
my dog.
fucked up, bro.
Listen, and halfway through the movie, she looked at me like, "The fuck is wrong with you?"
What is this one watching?
Listen, that movie's fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
And I know it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
But every part of that movie makes me laugh my ass off, bro. From the moment he kills the grasshopper to when his fucking mom gets in the car and it's sideways, my dude, it's a comedy.
Bro, you need a hug, man.
I probably do. So I got a dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
So the moment I see this dude sitting in his little weird throne chair, titties out, guys, I fucked up. I take accountability. Like,
no, the email that was leaked took accountability. You just
got caught, my dude.
You got caught. Just say that.
What was the email? What was it?
They named off all of the supplements, how much he spends for it.
The company he buys them from?
$1,500 a month.
A month.
God damn.
Which was a drop in the bucket because of what he was getting from social media was actually funding himself.
He was talking about
all these supplements.
Eat liver, live a fucking Neanderthal lifestyle.
You know when I knew this motherfucker was lying? There's one dude I watched who lived the life this dude was talking about. Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls ain't got a muscle on his goddamn body, and you can throw his ass in the Sandias, and he's fucking survive.
He's gonna come out with a fucking coyote and a bear.
Hell yeah, the bear skin fucking coat.
His coyote's gonna be his homie.
With pockets.
It's a trained coyote, dog. His homie.
This motherfucker ain't got a muscle on him.
No,
you put this muscle-bound motherfucker anywhere, he's
gonna die.
He's dead because he's gonna go into motherfucking shock because he's not getting his steroids, bro.
Yeah, and he probably can't even lift a rock.
No.
It's all fake. It's all SpongeBob inflatable muscles.
Fake muscles.
Bruh. Fake muscles.
His muscles got a barcode on it.
I was on layaway at Kmart. Hey, listen, bro. So I reacted the same way. I wasn't mad at him, dog. Like, get your money.
No, I was mad at everyone else.
Listen, there was times when I was on the block and we were out of dope. And soap was the next best fucking thing we had, right?
Damn, you brave as fuck.
Bro, listen.
You brave than a motherfucker, bro.
Listen, we went out where I was fucking slanging. there was only a few crackheads, so they had to deal with what the fuck we did.
You got what you got.
Damn.
They got what they got.
You might not get your fix, but your breath smell good.
Hey, my girl says this to my kids all the time. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
Real shit.
I said that to my crackheads, right?
That's what's up.
Talking about that, the fuck happened to crackheads, man? They're gone.
Social media, bro.
They're absolutely gone, though.
If you want to see a real crackhead, you got to go on social media. You can't go in the street no more.
They're gone.
Crackheads have evolved.
They don't exist anymore, dog.
No, they've
I want to
evolved.
get me a TV for like $20. Hell no.
You can't get no good boosters. Like, they were the ones that would go to Macy's and get all the shit that you needed and
All the
sell it
shit.
to you like quarters on the dollar.
I need a transmission changed in my caddy. Can't go to a crackhead anymore. I got to go to fucking Jiffy Lube to a real dude.
They high as fuck. Fuck
They
Jiffy
are,
Lube.
but they
fuck them, bro.
Right.
Crackheads,
they're gone.
You know what happened to the crackhead, bro? It was people like Johnny James selling soap. And these motherfuckers, turn sober on your ass.
Listen.
They turned sober and
I was playing
they're
the-
upstanding individuals in the community.
I was playing the long game, Buck. I was playing the long game. I was trying to clean my community, Buck. Listen,
people like Johnny
homie
Now
was
he's,
like,
now he's mad there's no crackheads. You fucking just fixed the whole problem, goddamn it.
homie was like, this crack tastes like dial.
He's like, you know
Fix
what?
the fentanyl problem now, Johnny.
He's like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna clean up my life because this crack just clean in the motherfucker. Like,
Tastes like bubbles.
That's funny.
no, that's the new shit though. Fentanyl.
fentanyl.
Dog,
yeah.
That's the new zombie maker, bro.
Dog.
Like even if you survive the shit.
Listen, they hated on us for like, I remember when the crack epidemic.
Right. Everybody knows that.
They
Yep.
inserted it into our hoods, black and brown alike.
Exactly.
Right? And they let us completely destroy ourselves. Right?
Took away the father figures, took away the men.
Completely.
Either you were strung out or you went to prison. That was it.
1000%.
Or died. Those were the three options.
And see, for me, dog, like, and this has been years, right? And it's for entertainment value, motherfuckers.
Yes.
Right? This is somebody I knew, a friend I knew.
There you go.
So a friend I knew, when he walked away from that game, right? There was a crackhead that was like a loyal customer and was always there, right? For years. Probably bought 2 caddies off of this crackhead. Easy,
Right. Yeah.
She was the most loyal customer. Had never really seen her home life. And there was a time when I had to stop by, right? It was the only way to make it happen because she couldn't come to me.
Right.
So I stopped by the pad. I didn't even know she had a daughter, right? And this was around like, I was like 20, 21. And I get there and, you know, same thing as usual. And I walk in and she's got a daughter. And she's like, I don't have enough to cover it, but I got these steaks. Like fire.
Yeah.
Porterhouse.
Oh, okay. Good
Ridiculous,
shit.
expensive
Good
shit.
shit, yeah.
Right? And the little girl, I'll never forget this, bruh, was like, Mom, why are you giving away our food? My dude, that shit fucked me up to my core.
Right.
I had just had my son, right? He was at the age where he was like, had a personality, was already talking, like understanding shit. She was probably like 2 years older than him. My dog, I told her, I was like, listen, do not fucking call me. Do not come by my fucking house. I am fucking done. Feed your fucking daughter.
Yeah.
Listen, it gave me the chance to get the fuck out before I couldn't, before I was done, right? Because years later, everybody I was in that same game with, it was over.
It's done.
Right? They ended up in the pita, dead, whatever it was. Seeing that, like, I knew it, but being in the middle of it.
Yeah, because it's by proxy, bro. You're not in the living room. You're not, you know what I mean? You're like, I don't care what's happening after this shit.
The moment I was there and I actually felt it, done.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the difference, right? You just named literally a family by way of crack. There ain't no fentanyl families. It's one motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
And there's no guarantee he's coming back next week.
No.
Yeah.
That's the difference between now and then. The shit now is so fucking outrageous.
Yep.
The high that people want to get now, it's not a high.
No.
It's a life or death situation.
Seriously.
They've done the regular shit that we grew up with. Fuck that. That ain't enough.
No.
I'm to the point where I need to go to the edge.
Look over and probably not come back.
Probably jump.
Yup.
Push me over, all this shit.
Yup.
So, and then the problem, like, this is deep though, because I always thought about this shit. Fentanyl and these pills, man, the government, it was never looked at as an urban thing. This is why you have people, they don't call it a pandemic or not or epidemic.
Epidemic, like the crack epidemic.
They call it they call it an opioid problem.
Yeah.
And we can get people rehabilitated, and prison's not the first answer. It's because it's not something that's prominent in the hoods. It started out in affluent fucking neighborhoods.
Oh yeah.
It was their people. It was their cousins, their daughters, their fucking brothers and sisters. And that's when they were like, oh, fuck, we can't criminalize this shit.
When you have white housewives in the suburbs that are overdosing off of these pills, they have to handle it different.
Yeah. Because you don't want to look at them. You want to give them sympathy.
Yep.
They have a problem.
Yep. No.
It's an addiction. It's so soft and bullshit.
Versus back in our day, if I got caught with 10 stones, that was fucking years added onto the sentence.
Yeah, that was the law that Clinton and Biden put into place.
Yes.
Those narcotic laws, you'll never get pill laws like that.
Fuck no, because there's too much fucking money in all of it.
Even though it's way more accessible.
Dog, it's so easy to get. See that,
and plus they can tax it.
They can
That's
tax
exactly
it.
what it is.
That's
what it is.
Look at it, like zoom out to the big picture, right? So you got the pharmaceutical companies that are making a fucking killing, right? You got the rehabilitation centers that are making a fucking killing.
It's
you
a
got
vicious cycle.
the prisons that are making a fucking killing. You got the people at the street level that are making a fucking killing. Everybody's making money hand over fist. Why would you want to get rid of your customer?
Right.
Just treat them.
And I'm going to tie this in. This is why I believe they've laxed the laws on marijuana. If there was no pill problem, if there was no money from pills, weed would never been legalized. Ever. There's only two reasons why they did it. I believe they did it because they found out how to tax the shit and make money off of it, and also the pill problem.
Yep.
Because when it was crack, they were putting weed in the same fucking category as crack.
And it's still there.
And then they would put cocaine down here, even though all that is hot fucking
the same
crack.
shit.
That's all it is.
It's the same shit, bro. It's crack
weird.
without baking soda.
That's all it is.
Same shit. Little bit of a chemical difference.
It ain't rocked up.
No, bro. And the thing is, like, let's be real here. I didn't learn how to do that shit in school.
Yeah.
Like, I don't own a boat. Right. How the fuck did I get my hands on that shit at an early age?
Real shit. That's true.
I didn't. Like, it was at my fucking doorstep.
Yeah, well, that shit used to be, cocaine was the pills of drugs. That was the higher end, I'm going to Tanawan and getting some cocaine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. With all my friends. We're gonna have mimosas
I'm
and
going
cocaine.
to the international district to get crack. Like,
for real.
Now the pills was the ones that superseded the boundaries. But it was more prominent in the upscale shit. And it kind of trickled down to the hood and shit. But it's really flourished. It flourished in the fucking upscale shit.
And when I think people started paying attention to it is when the upscale shit didn't have pills. They were coming down to the hood to get Shiva because heroin does pretty much the same shit and it's cheaper, right? So you had these motherfuckers that couldn't get their script filled. They're fucking kicking. They're detoxing like a motherfucker. They're like, fuck, let me go get a 20 real quick from around the corner.
Yeah.
They get caught down there in the fucking worst part of the neighborhood they would never be at. Yeah. So that's when people are like, oh, we need to start paying attention.
Shout out to DARE. This portion of the show is brought to you
bro, by DARE.
Drug Awareness Resistance Education.
Listen, hey, a lot of the people in my class weren't raised the way I was raised, right? Yeah. So when DARE came through, I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, shit, I seen that shit on my table last night. I know exactly how you do that shit.
Like, nah, that's not, he's like, that's not what it looks like. This is what it looks like.
Look, you're lying, DARE officer. We don't get powdered heroin down here. It's tar. Get the fuck out of here. You're a liar. Oh, listen,
did you hear about that kid that brought his dad's pipe to school?
To school.
Yeah.
What do you do in that situation?
Yikes.
Like as the parent, as the kid, or the teacher?
No, as the school entity.
Damn. So fuck. Okay, so what the school's gonna do?
Well, they have guidelines, so
they're gonna call CYFD. That's gonna be the first. Right. That's gonna be the first step forward, right?
Yeah.
CYFD. But let's keep it all the way funky here with CYFD. Those motherfuckers ain't gonna do
doing a fucking
shit.
thing. That's
ain't
nothing but
doing
paperwork.
Shit.
Nothing but that kid. That kid will be back and get the better shit.
Probably
the next day.
He probably didn't even ever leave the house.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be real here. Damn. CYFD is on some fuck shit. These kids fall through the cracks, bruh. Mm-hmm. So I mean, dog, like the shit. I mean, it really starts at home, regardless, right? Like, my dad was the highest functioning addict I've ever seen in my life. Okay. You can't compare him to people that are out here because we should have been living on the streets, but we weren't.
But you wasn't.
Right? We never were. We always had a roof over our head and clothes on our back. Mm-hmm. So my dad is the exception, right? Okay. Not the rule.
Right.
Most of these people out here are the rule. Mm-hmm. These kids are coming from homes that are fucked up, bro, and they need help, and they can't get it. So it starts at the home, dog. If they got this fucked up shit in front of their face, and I know because it was there in front of mine, so I relate to it. Mm-hmm. They got it in front of their face, but without no guidance.
Yeah.
And the parents don't give a fuck.
They think it's the norm, bro.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's the norm.
Yeah.
Bro, it was the norm.
Yeah, that's their life.
Bro, I didn't know it was abnormal, right? And I'm lucky enough to have parents that actually gave a fuck about me still. Like, we had a big family and we went through some fucked up shit, but my dad was there. We were never homeless, and he never chose drugs over us.
I want to say this because I'm big on like solutions to problems. I know we're talking about children and, you know, being in fucked up situations. If you want to help, I work with, they're called Locker 505, bro. Locker 505, they're right there off of Manal, where the old Sprint used to be across from the mall. And what they do is, if you have clothes or shoes and shit, just take it over there. And they have children that are in the APS system who don't have a lot. They take them over there and they do like, they make the parents sit the fuck down and they take them and have a shopping experience.
Dope.
This past Sunday, they partnered up with Macy's and McDonald's. Macy's opened at the mall. Macy's opened an hour before. And you would go there and you have a kid that you sponsor and the parents can't go. You take the kid, they give them $150 and they go through Macy's and buy shit.
Damn.
And it's like, I know y'all are thinking Macy's, they high as fuck. No, they had whatever they had, the regular sales, like 40% off, 50, whatever. You do additional 30% off. So I had this kid named Dominique, bro. Dominique was in the 6th grade. And Dom was like, I know, bro. I've been there, I know. He wouldn't look at me. He would talk to me, but he had his head down. You know, he was like, yeah, you know. I said, hey, bro, do this. Get what you want. Don't get what you need. Get some shit that you were like, I always wanted this shit.
Yep.
Know what fucked me up, y'all? We had went upstairs. We got the jeans. He found him a Champion hoodie that was dope. He said, man, he wouldn't look at me. He's like, hey, you know what I really want? I was like, what's that? I want a pair of shoes like yours.
Fuck.
I looked at my shoes. These are the same shoes I got on now. I said, you know what? I think they got some of those. Went down there, got his size, boom, got the shoes. His whole demeanor fucking changed, bro. And when I got done, I ain't gonna lie, I got in my Jeep, bro, and I fucking shed real fucking tears because I'm like, man, you don't never know all these kids in this city that's going through this shit.
Yep.
His mom, I was like, yo, where's your mom? He's like, oh, she's outside. She was in the car. And everybody was there. You had to sign a consent waiver to take pictures. And I was like, hey, bro, you want to take a picture? He's like, nah, he was embarrassed. Nah, I don't. Cool. He had a bunch of shit. You know, I helped him shop and shit. And his mom didn't even have the decency to come inside.
Fuck.
She outside in the car. And I was like, man, you got a lot of shit. Because they gave him a little free voucher to Starbucks, because there's a Starbucks
inside of Macy's, yeah.
And he got his drink, and I said, hey, I'm gonna help you. He was so embarrassed. I don't want you to come in my car, bro. Like, I said, no. I said, hey man, don't look at me. I said, bro, I've been like, I had to talk.
I relate to what you're going through.
You know, and he was like, he trusted me. Walked to the car, man. The mom in there smelled like weed. Just hurry up. What you get? She attitude.
Already on his ass.
But he on cloud 9 because he got some shit that he never would have thought he would have been able to get.
Looking fly, feeling good.
And I'll just say that for people, there are organizations out here where you can not just talk about it, but actually be about it. Man.
Yeah, bro.
It's called Locker 505. The website is locker505.org. And the fucked up part about it is today they just got broken into, bro.
Bro,
they broke into. I can show it to you on the social media.
That's fucking crazy.
They broke into threw something through the window, took like computers and shit. You're not stealing from them. You're stealing from children who are already in need.
And see, that goes to how fucked up things are down here, dog.
It is. Like, this is the jungle, bro.
It's so bad that motherfuckers are breaking into stuff like that helps these kids that don't have anything. Nothing. Yeah, bro. Like,
it's a vicious cycle.
And it just keeps going and going, dog. And I think that's what you made me think of when I was working. I was talking about futures. I didn't just download porn. I helped these kids when I was out at the community center. Right? That was one MP4 and it was an accident.
After he could figure out how to put MP4s on
I still blame Soulja Boy. It was Soulja Boy's fault somehow. It was his fault. So like it was a community center out there in Grants, dog, and it was made for kids that didn't have nowhere to go, right? Because we had a really bad situation out there when I was really, really, really little, where this girl, you know, she was raped and murdered and stuff, and it was fucking horrible, bro. So they built this foundation, you know, off of her name, right? Yeah. So it's called Future Foundations Family Center. And when I was getting custody of my oldest son, I was talking about me pivoting my life and like I didn't want to be in the streets no more. I was done with that shit, bro. Like I had been around it my whole life and I was just done. I was done, dog. So I wanted something completely different. And working there, I realized how much these kids that I look like and I relate with need somebody like me to look like them and relate
and
to them.
And know there's an out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not going to be like this forever.
And if you want it to change, it can change. It's on you. You know what I mean? You might have, listen, we start way behind.
Right.
You are not starting ahead. I'll be the first one to say it. You're starting from way fucking behind.
Very true.
But if I can do it, so can you.
Because they just need that blueprint, bro. And not even that, just the confidence of seeing someone to be like, oh shit, you did it. Yeah. It ain't hard.
And just getting that extra push.
That's true.
What I mean?
And having that support system, dog. So like having somebody, like if they see, like there'd be times when there'd be staff there that I could tell there's a kid that I could relate with, right? We're on the same wavelength because I know they have similar backgrounds. Staff there that didn't understand it because they come from a different place, a different culture, a different everything.
Real shit.
So they didn't get it. And I'd be like, man, y'all get the fuck back.
Yeah.
Let me chop it up.
Let me get it.
Let me talk to them. And I'd get to them where they couldn't get to them because they just didn't understand. They were not on the same wavelength. So like I know we've said this throughout the pod, you know what I mean? We're talking about how fucked up it is down here, bro. Yeah. And it is, bro. There's a lot of shit that goes sideways down here, but it starts with us making a change with the kids, bro.
Yeah, very true.
Being there to show them that there is ways out. It's fucked up down here. There's not a lot of opportunities, but if you buckle down and you really fucking want it, it doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter how you were raised or what you've seen. You can flip that on its head and use it as fuel.
This goes back to at the very beginning when I was talking about people leaving here. You can't really show the youth, you know, that there is a better way and a way, not just a way out, but just a better option than what they're going through now when you leave.
Yeah.
Because then you know what that tells them? Fuck, it ain't good enough for them to even stay here.
They dipped.
Yeah.
They bounced. As soon as they got a fucking shot.
They went. So maybe that's what, so if I can't ever climb to that level.
If I know I can't leave, then I'm fucked. So fuck it.
Let me just accept where I am.
Exactly.
Who I am.
Dig deeper into it.
And what's in front of me, bro.
Real shit.
And that's what happens, dog. And it's a vicious fucking cycle, dog. And I just, for me, being from here, born and raised, I want to show the kids, dog, not just my kids, of course my kids, they're first and foremost.
Yeah.
I want to show them, damn, my dad came from some fucked up shit, but he used it as fuel and he didn't use it as an anchor.
Real shit. Stepping stone.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Real
it's
shit.
a stepping stone and it's my story, dog. So like I can use that to relate to people that don't have people they can relate to.
Yeah.
And that's huge for me,
big.
dog. Because
big.
And I've said this before, we don't have a lot of heroes down here, dog. There's not a lot. And the ones that we do have, a lot of them left.
It's like this. I always talk about this. It's representation. Like when you were a kid. When I was a kid, I never saw a toy that looked like me. It was always fucking He-Man, G.I. Joe. What the fuck?
Bro.
So I'm big on that. I have 2 daughters. I make sure they get dolls that look like them. So when you're a person of color and there's a representation of what you look like, it triggers some shit in you, bro. It's like, holy shit, that's me. That can be me. So you hit the nail on the head with that.
Bro.
Yeah.
Listen, a grown-ass man watching Coco
Real shit.
Fucked
Real
me.
shit. Real shit.
Yeah, that's a good fucking
That's a good
movie.
one. Good
Bro,
one. I know that shit inside and out. Trust me.
My culture on the screen like that, bro. It was a trip, dog.
Damn, you almost had me start singing a song out.
My dog,
remember me.
Grown ass man sitting there like, hey, sitting there like, don't look at me. Someone in the movies.
Someone remember this motherfucker.
Don't look at me, dog.
Yeah.
So it's huge, dog. To see someone that looks like you do something bigger than you thought you guys would be able to do, bro. And going back to you talking about that, bro, it brings it full circle. Just because someone from where you're from that looks like you is doing something that you perceive bigger than what you're doing, you congratulating them does not dim your shine.
Not at all. You're not a dick rider.
No.
None of that shit. You're able to do that.
Seeing that they made it from nothing and they turned that nothing into something and congratulating them for it, man, that makes you...
It actually helps your foundation.
1,000%.
That's what it does.
Yes. Yeah. I agree, bro. I agree,
and
dog.
you could reverse engineer it, like break it down. How did they get to that spot?
Right.
Just use it as like motivation.
And be like, how can I better it?
Yeah. For me, dog,
a blueprint.
No shit. You don't got to reinvent the wheel, dog. Just throw some new rims on that bitch.
Yep. And it's a whole new vehicle.
And it's a dog. Hey, on that note, you ain't got to reinvent the wheel.
Real shit.
Just throw your own fucking rims on that bitch. Buck, my dog, thank you for coming through.
Already.
Yeah. So, my bro.
I know what this means. Your ass gonna be on the BS show.
Listen, I'm coming through. I'm gonna be on the BS.
Both of y'all come through, bro.
I'm gonna be on the BS show, but I'm gonna do one even better for you.
What's up?
The first comedy show that I officially do, I will not do a comedy show.
Okay, this is what I wanted to hear. Because if you did it without me, I was gonna get on your ass.
You'll be like, yours.
You'll be like, is that Buck in the front row booing?
This motherfucker ain't funny.
Boo! Fuck that bullshit.
Go make a funny video, motherfucker, because you ain't funny on stage.
Shit, man. My next one. Actually, tomorrow I'll be at the end of the Mountain Gods Casino. I'll be in Ruidoso tomorrow.
Oh, shit, okay.
Have you been to that casino before?
I've been there before. It is lovely. Dog, I can't wait to go now that it's winter, bro.
That's like
I can't
next
wait.
level shit.
Yeah.
That's like another planet.
It is. It's nice. That motherfucker is like the holy grail, bro. Yep. It's nice. So Friday I'll be hosting DJ Paul at Cake. Saturday I'll be in Montrose, Colorado. They do a monthly comedy show up there in their, I think it's a bed and breakfast, but it's like a big comedy production that they do. So I'm there. But my next time here in Albuquerque is actually on, I don't know the date because I don't know when this is going to air. Can I look? Can I look real quick?
Of course you can. This will air next Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yes,
so
sir.
that means Wednesday tomorrow, after you see this, I will be at Bourbon and Boots.
Dope.
Downtown. Shout out to K Shane. He puts on like a couple of shows a month. I've been on there. This is like my 4th time, man. He made it a great venue, a great opportunity. So That's where I'll be.
Bourbon and Boots, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah, Bourbon and it gets packed.
I bet, bro. That place is usually jumping.
Bro, I go in over there, bro. I love that shit, bro.
That's the one that used to be. What was the fucking club that used to be?
Was it Maloney's?
Yep.
It was Maloney's.
That's what it was. Yeah. That's why I used to go get my white girls.
We old as fuck.
That's why I used to go get my white girls and then go to Saucy Raw.
That's funny as hell.
Listen, when it was a swinging and miss at the library, I'd stumble down to Maloney's, bro.
Baby.
It was a guarantee.
You never lose at Maloney's.
Guarantee, bro. On that note, my dog, you got my word. The first time I step on a stage doing comedy, it's going to be on one of yours.
Sure. Hey, I can do a couple shout outs, man.
Bro.
Hey, y'all check me out on the BS Show. That can be found anywhere that you watch podcasts or listen. But I want to take you to robertbuckdgibson.com. That's my website. That's where you can see the BS Show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Also, if you want to see my schedule, robertbuckdgibson.com. If you want some merch, robertbuckdgibson.com. I always say, put my head on your titty meat. It's a silhouette of my head. It's good quality shit. And I want to thank y'all fellas for this, man. This has been in the works for a while, man.
Dog.
We are some busy motherfuckers.
I know, bro. I know.
Real shit. It don't work unless you're busy, bro.
After Slim Thug, I was like, nope, I don't give a fuck. I got a bunch of shit that's going on. We're going to shoot on motherfucking Wednesday, bro. And what's dope about this, too, and I didn't even tell you this, this is going to air on exactly a year since we dropped the first episode of the podcast.
No shit. Congratulations. What number are you guys on?
This is 24, dog.
Real shit.
Because we do them bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
So instead of like week to week, because like you said it yourself, dog, busier than fuck.
Yeah.
So every other week we drop it. This has been a year, dog, and fuck, bro. Like,
only thing I say, fellas, is stay consistent.
Yeah. Consistency.
Make it to where if you do it, like you said, bi-weekly, they know every 2 weeks, boom, I got some new content.
Yep.
Real shit.
My dog.
Real shit.
Appreciate
y'all, man.
Up.
Hell yeah.
Audience, go see a show. Go get
y'all
some
better come fuck
merch.
with me, man. Come fuck with me.
Fuck with
It ain't no regular comedy show.
No.
No.
And the first time y'all see me grace the fucking stage as a stand-up comedian will be at a Buck D show.
Put the pressure on his ass.
So on that note, until next time.
Yes, sir.
Respect the connect.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
We out.